Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see DK Metcalf. He's coming off a stellar day, scoring twice and adding a bunch of yards as well. It's the Seahawks and the Rams, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Baker going to throw this right away.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield.
Isaiah Simmons
able to record his 5th sack of the season. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
That's pulled in at the 32. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Murray now on 1st down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
1st down, Murray.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again, Murray. His throw incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year.
And the Seahawks are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
It's caught, and it's 8-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Here's a run with Akers on second down.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Mayfield off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
On first and 10, here's Murray. 20!
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Murray now. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Thorough domination right now, and the game plan is simple, obviously, Charles. They're going for 2 after every touchdown, and it's 24-0.
Don't you just get the sense right now that they're just flexing? I mean, you'd be able to do whatever they want, how they want, 3 two-point conversions. And now they're up 24-0. So essentially they gained a field goal out of it without even trotting the kicker out there.
Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. First and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Mayfield now. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
The numbers a week ago for Kupp: 7 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Isaiah Simmons. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And that is no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on. Possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Murray to air it out again. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. To throw is Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Murray now, 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. There's the running back, Cam Akers.
First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy. Okay, we're going to continue.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis. The sack's a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click. And right I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front and they have the backups. Right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And this one is incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. First down, Murray. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw, it's Murray. Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Throwing on first down is Murray. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3-and-out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. Looking underneath, and the ball is knocked out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. Murray now. That's caught. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Murray now on 1st down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. From the gun, Murray. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Murray again. He rifles one that's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So maybe some signs of life. This has been a defense. They've been all over the map here in this first half, but they're coming through with a big play.
And sometimes that one play is what you need. And it sounds like really simple. This is a team that was close to being down and out before halftime. So you come back and return the interception for a touchdown. That's big.
Yeah, maybe it can serve, Charles, like you were alluding to, as a little bit of a wake-up call for them. We'll see. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Murray from midfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are pouring it on. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. It's complete. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And down he'll go at the 25. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. A nice punt, but a good run back as well at 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing again, Murray. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, and just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. But just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. So, all right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one, costing about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Here's Murray. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Murray now on first down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Throwing, Mayfield. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. This is caught by Robinson. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. Here's J.K. Scott now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Murray. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Murray going to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And he fields it cleanly. A good return there, 17 yards.
Yeah, we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Murray. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for the Rams touchdown. Santos now and the PAT. So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. Murray trying again after the pick six. There's that man again. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. 1st down, Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the 30 on 2nd down, Mayfield. It's complete to Robinson. He's into the secondary. Touchdown, Allen! Allen Robinson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
And out now come the Seahawks.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw, it's Murray. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sent back at the 38. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This pass complete to Martin. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Murray now to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Seahawks are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. Here's Mayfield. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Aaron Donald picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield binds. The pressure gets to him again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And this offense on 3rd down today, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Mayfield to throw it.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, and they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Murray now. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To try again after the sack. Mayfield. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. That caught by Tremble. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. Santos able to tackle the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable in the final quarter of play. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Finding Walker complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back to throw it, Murray. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. It appears they're going to throw forward with Murray. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
First down, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Well, this was a total today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses